This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Safeway and Albertsons.
Welcome back, everybody. 1 in 5 children in Washington State struggles with hunger, but with your help, we can make a difference. This weekend, King 5, Safeway Albertsons, Northwest Harvest, and Warm 106.9 are partnering for the 17th annual Home Team Harvest. We're going to collect food and money at locations around Western Washington with a goal of 5 million meals. Please welcome from Safeway Albertsons, Darla Dutkin, and from Northwest Harvest, Thomas Reynolds. It's good to have you both here. Thank you for this. Darla, this is a very personal cause to you. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I was your typical mom and working mom, and was the one who organized food drives with the schools and with my church, and with some life situations that happened in a short period of time, I found myself being a single mom with 2 kids and a part-time job and not being able to make it.
And so you were able to use the food bank. Makes a big difference.
Big difference. The first night I had to put my daughter to bed when she said she was hungry was the last time I did it. Yeah. So I'm just so thankful that the food bank is there. And I want people to know how thankful I am that they donated when I needed it, and how important it is to donate every day, because there are so many families out there that are going through the same things I did.
And probably like everybody else, you thought this couldn't happen to you, but we're...
Absolutely.
You know, we're many of us just a step away. I know I was as a kid, just a step away from, you know, something happening, and you can't take care of yourself or your kids, and there's nothing more heartbreaking and no more vulnerable feeling than that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you being here. So much to talk about. So Safeway Albertsons has partnered with us before. Kleenex
Thanks.
at the ready. And Home Team Harvest has been going on for some time now. We all really love to do this, but this is a way also for the community to come together. There's so many things that, you know, seem to draw us apart. This is something we can all agree on, that we do not want hungry families in this state.
Absolutely. I mean, it really makes such a difference. I feel so privileged to work with Albertsons Safeway, who has been doing this for so many years, and I've been able to volunteer for the last 10 years, and it's, like you said, very personal to me, and I'm so excited I'm going to, you know, be part of it again, and I love to be part of it in the stores, and how interactive the customers are and how generous they are. It makes such a huge difference. I just love the opportunity that, you know, so many of our stores, they go woo, 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 and bells go off when people donate a $10 bag, because it means so much. And each bag goes to the community that is purchased in that store.
Right. Everything's kept in your own surrounding community, if that, you know, that's important to a lot of people, and it meets those local needs. So Thomas, Northwest Harvest does wonderful things, and we love you guys. Talk to me a bit about how you meet people's needs.
Well, Darla's story is very similar to stories we hear in every community across the state. And that's why at Northwest Harvest, we don't say there are poor people, there are people who experience poverty. And along with all the food we distribute, we also embed that with respect and dignity, knowing that a person's personal circumstances don't define who they are, but the food can make a big difference in their lives.
And this is healthy food. This is food that they can use through the holidays. There are monetary donations that we can make, but we also want to make sure your shelves are stocked. What kinds of foods do you want contributed?
Because of Washington State's agricultural prowess, we get a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. Those are donated by farmers. What we really need is shelf-stable, canned fruits and vegetables, proteins like tuna. Rice is a very popular ingredient that people like to take home and make meals with. So
I know you like peanut butter as well, things that kids can make themselves.
Exactly.
It can be very important. And there's another way we can help that you have already mentioned, which is the $10 bags that we can buy at Safeway and Albertsons. And that gives us the power of scale to really, you know, we can give a lot of food with $10 or with a $10 donation. What's in the bags?
That's right. Well, for 67 cents, you can provide a nutritious, well-balanced, healthy meal for families. And you can do that because we're able to take the money that's donated and we can buy in bulk. We have our own warehouse and we have volunteers who help us sort it out into family-sized packs, and we can distribute that across the state. And the Safeway bags are immensely helpful because, again, it's a well-balanced meal that provides for families for multiple meals.
Do you need volunteers?
Volunteerism is critical to the work that we do. On Saturday for Home Team Harvest, there will be 800 volunteers across the Puget Sound that help us. And then there are hundreds of volunteers who help us every single day at our warehouse, at our food banks, and not just in Western Washington, but Central and Eastern Washington as well.
Well, it's a really joyful event, and people can drop by these different locations, and there's generally, you know, there are marching bands and Blue Thunder's playing somewhere, and everybody's dressed up as an elf or whatnot. So you've been out when this is going on, so we want people to come by these various locations as we're out there. What can they experience?
Oh, I think it's just the most fun. My kids and grandkids have come out with me, and we just have a great time. We're out on the streets with our signs asking you to honk and come in and donate, and we sing Christmas carols, and you know, there's people inside the parking lot that are there you know, to take your donations from your car if it's cold and rainy and you don't want to get out. There's all sorts of excitements with the local bands that come out. All of the employees just love being there when the customers come in and help and do things like that. And I mean, I can't think of a better cause to donate at this time of year, but throughout the whole year, the need is always there, and I'm just so excited. You know, we're looking to be able to have enough donations to fill the shelves for Northwest Harvest and the local food banks for 3 to 4 months on these events. So
5 million meals.
Really
and if you think about 20% of kids being hungry, you know, go do this, and if you do drop by one of the locations, it will put you in the holiday spirit.
Absolutely.
I promise you. So please help us raise 5 million meals by stopping at one of our 6 collection sites this Saturday, December 2nd. You can also purchase a $10 food bag at any Safeway or Albertsons store supporting your local food bank, or this is so easy. You can text the word Home Team to 41444 to make a donation in any amount you want by phone. That's a lot of information, so we'll have all these options on our website for you. Thank you for your generosity and sharing your story. Thank you for your work, both of you. We'll be right back.